3. All right. Hello. Good morning. We're getting started. If you're watching this live stream after the fact, go ahead and skip ahead about 10 minutes in the video, unless you want to see me awkwardly chatting to an empty room for the next 10 minutes. Let's see. Hi friends. We're getting started in about 10 minutes. If you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to drop me a line in the YouTube chat, which I'm getting going right now. I want to know who you are, how you are, where you are, all the things. Yeah, getting started in a little less than 10 minutes. Me sipping on my coffee and talking at you for the next 10 minutes. My coaster comes up with the coffee. It's very advanced technology. All right. My hair looks great today too. Y'all, 12 o'clock is still morning for me. I woke up like, I don't know, around 10:30 I think. But I'm a slow riser, all right? I am who I am. 30 years old, it ain't changing now. All right. Where are we at? We got a couple more minutes till we can update. Yeah, we're gonna do some flow today. We'll do a little bit of one breath, not too much. What are we working in on? Working in a little bit on hamstrings today. A little bit of gentle twisting, nothing crazy. Yeah, let's think. I posted a playlist for you on my IG story if you want some tunes. You'll see two playlists actually in my story. One is from last night. The other one will be for today, but pick your vibe, choose your flavor. Let's see, where are we at? A little bit. Do. Okay, update our website. There I am. Volume's working. All right, that's good. Cool. Well, we're starting in about 5 minutes or so. You can watch me sit here and fiddle with my hair for the next 5 minutes. You can interact with me on the YouTube chat if you are joining via YouTube. to say yet today. I'm not quite awake enough to have things to say. So talk to me. Drop me a line. Let me know how you're doing. Yeah. If you're watching this after the live stream, I don't know why you're still watching right now. Just skip ahead 5 more minutes. I make myself laugh. That's all that matters. Look at these quarantine roots, y'all. I got the supplies to do my roots myself, which is going to be a fun and dangerous game. We'll see how that goes over the next week. You might see me wearing hats for the next week after I attempt doing my roots on my own. So that's a thing. We're getting to that point in quarantine where a girl's desperate, but I'm trying to be responsible. I'm trying to do, my part and whatever. So I'm going to do my own damn roots. That's happening this week. Luckily, I've got friends in high places and got some salon grade, supplies. So that's something that will be happening. That's the most exciting thing going on in my world. How are you? Huh? How are y'all, friends? Talk to me. Drop me a line in the YouTube chat. We're getting going in about 4 minutes. Yeah, there's music posted for you on Instagram. If you want to donate for practice, it's appreciated. All of your donations go directly to us teachers. You can donate at blackswanyoga.com/live. That's all I really got. I don't know. Make sure you have some water nearby, maybe a towel if you sweat, maybe some coffee if you're still waking up, like myself. We're going to start, I think we're just going to start a seat today. Yeah, I'll start a seat in a few minutes. I don't know. I froze on the computer. There I am, okay. I feel like we're in a really weird stare down right now, but it's with myself. Oh, yeah. Okay. Go ahead and start moving over to my mat. We're getting going in about a minute, friends. If we don't know each other, my name is Anna MC. I'm going to guide you through a little flow today. Hey friends, I see some people joining in. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to drop me a line in that YouTube chat. I really like knowing who's in the virtual room. It's been really nice, really helpful to kind of know who's here. Yeah, let me know who you are, where you are in the world, how you are, all the things. We're going to work a little bit into our hamstrings today, work into some just really small twists, nothing crazy. Do a tiny bit of one breath, one movement. yeah, that's it. Just try to wake up a little bit. I'm still sleepy because that's who I am. I don't wake up early. I wake up, I don't know, around 10:30, 11. 10:30 is early for me. Hi friends, I see you hopping on. We're getting going in about 1 minute. So if you're on YouTube, drop me a line in the YouTube chat. I'm not joking. I like it. I like knowing who's here. I like talking to you. I want to know where in the world you are. That's a fun game. Teaching online has been a really fun way to connect with students that I wouldn't have ever gotten to connect to. So that's really lovely. Got some people flowing in Louisiana, in California, in New York, people all over. Had a friend flow from Mexico recently. So that's cool. Yeah, we're gonna get started today in a seat. Make sure you have all the things you need, and then just start to make your way to a seat. I'm gonna start on my shins because that feels comfortable for me. If that's not a comfortable seat for you, find something that is. What does that look like? So maybe it's crisscross applesauce, maybe it's on your shin. Take a second to wipe all the dirt off your mat, and then start to settle in. So I want to begin practice today with some intentional breath work. Yeah, I'll guide you through it. So just go ahead, find that tall spine. Take a few shoulder rolls. And then let the shoulders just roll and settle down your back. Close your eyes. And allow yourself to be still. Begin to notice your breath as it enters and leaves your body. Try not to change or judge it. Simply bring awareness to it. How is your breath right now? The pacing, the rhythm, the depth. Is it full, steady, and even? Or is it short and shallow? A little irregular even? Notice the spaces that your breath fills and how that affects your body. Can you feel that subtle rise and fall of your chest? Can you feel your rib cage expanding and contracting? Continue to drop into the physical here. Take a little scan, starting with the crown of your head. And as you work your way down, make a conscious effort to soften and release. Start small by unfurrowing your eyebrows. Unclench your jaw. Relax your neck. Shoulders. Trunk. Thighs. Even the toes. Take a deep breath in. Slow and steady sigh out. Now yogis, we're going to work with some equal part breath today. We're going to take 3 7-second breaths. The way this will work is we'll take one cleansing breath, just exhaling everything out. Then we'll inhale for a count of 7, pause at the top, and exhale for a count of 7. We will do this 3 times. The first time I will audibly count you all the way through. The second time partially through. And the third time you'll count on your own. Let's inhale to exhale. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, empty all the way out. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pause. Exhale, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, Exhale, 7, 6, 5, 4. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in and out. And before we get moving, friends, maybe you take this opportunity here as we've grounded in to set an intention for practice. It can be anything that brought you to your mat today. It can be as simple as focusing on your breath, inviting in release, present time awareness, anything feels necessary to invite in today, just do that now. Deep breath in and out. Beautiful. And flutter the eyelids open. Let's start nice and gentle today. We're still going to start in this seat and take the chin down toward the chest. I'm going to tilt the head over to the left and up, through center, to the right and up, to the right and down, ooh, and then through center. We're going to make that a nice gentle circle. If you need to pause anywhere, feel free to pause where you need to. Change directions, nice and easy. And return through center. Let's take the shoulders up to the ears, down the back, and then forward. Nice big shoulder rolls. Change directions. I'm glad the sun is shining today. The rain has been nice, but I'm ready for some more sunshine. Let's take one shoulder forward, one shoulder backward. Mix it up, other way. Good, and down the back. I'm going to work with some seated cat-cows. It's going to feel funky if you've never done it before. Just lean in. Palms facing down on your legs. Again, you can be crisscross or on your shins. Wrap your elbows into your ribs. And on the inhale, we're going to arch the spine forward here, right? Lifting the gaze, creating this nice big curve, letting the belly soften. Look up, take a big breath in. And on the exhale, start by drawing your navel in. We're going to start to hollow back, letting the elbows wrap forward. Chin tucking the chest, opening up the space between the shoulders. Inhale, pull your heart through, elbows squeeze back, look up. Exhale, belly pulls in, round it back. Keep cycling through this. Explore the length and sound of your breath. Try to keep that equal part breathing. Can exhales be equal to inhales? How long can a breath actually take you? One more time. Good, and inhale to come through center. All right, next inhale, take both arms up overhead. Draw the shoulders down into their sockets. Plant your left hand outside your left hip, and on the exhale, let's tip over to the left. Stretching into the right side body, make sure you square the heart, drawing the shoulder down. Focus your breath into your right rib cage. And inhale inhale takes us up. Let's take a seated twist. Right hand comes behind you, left hand to the right thigh. Press hand and leg into each other. Look over your right shoulder. And exhale to release. Inhale, take both arms up. Right hand comes down, tip over to the right. Draw that left shoulder down and back. Breathing into the left rib cage. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, right hand to left thigh, press and twist. And exhale to release. Let's find a quick tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to take 3 standard cat-cows here. Spread wide through your fingers, soften the elbows. Inhale, belly drops, look up. Exhale, round. 2 more times. Notice how it's different than the seated version. Last one. And inhale to return to neutral. Tuck your toes and exhale your hips up and back to down dog. It's super early, so be gentle. Take a few breaths to explore this down dog. Pedal it out. Maybe let the knees drop to one, or the hips drop to one side, the other. Any little check-in movements you need to take to drop into where your body is today, with full awareness that that will be different than where it was yesterday. Now, as you explore, make sure you've got a strong foundation, hands about shoulder distance, fingers spreading wide and rooting through the fingertips, triceps wrapping in, shoulders down the back, navel drawn upward. Sometimes shapes are just going to feel a little funny in the body. My body feels kind of weird today. I know that that's totally normal, right? And find stillness here in this down dog. From down dog, inhale to lift your heels up. Softly bend your knees, look between your hands, and then let's tiptoe up to the top of the mat to find a ragdoll pose. When your feet meet your hands, bend your knees a lot. Let your head hang. Maybe you grab elbows here today. Maybe you sway. You have a few breaths to do what you need to do here. Flutter your lips out. Get weird with it. Give a big funky sigh. And find stillness in this ragdoll. Both knees are generously bent. Very slowly just straighten the right knee out. Pause there. Notice how that changes it. Notice how that affects that right leg. Bend both knees. Inhale to straighten the left leg out. Notice if all of your weight automatically rocked back into your heel, can you find an even distribution? And exhale, fold. Right knee straightens, inhale. Exhale, fold. Left knee straightens, inhale. Exhale, fold. Last time, one on each side. Good, both knees bent generously. Lift your knees bent slowly on an inhale. Begin to roll up to standing. When you arrive, shoulders come up the ears, down the back, palms forward for your mountain pose. Soften slightly through the knees. Draw the low belly in, shoulders gently pinching down the back. On an inhale, take both arms overhead, palms come together to touch if possible. Shoulders draw down the back, navel still pulling in. Take a big breath in. And exhale, forward fold, surrender down. Knees are still softly bent. Weight is shifting slightly more to the toes than the heels. With the knees still softly bent, try not to lock them out. Inhale to your half lift. Start by drawing the navel in, lengthen the spine. Shoulders guiding down the back and pinching toward each other. Fingertips root into the floor or your shins. From there, exhale to plant your hands flat. Step back to a high plank, 1 foot at a time. Take a big breath in, big breath out. Look forward, chin away from chest, shift forward, come to your knees. On the exhale, we're going to lower down to the mat, elbows squeeze into the ribs. Toes untuck as we lay down on the belly. Baby cobra on the inhale, peel your heart up, squeeze your elbows back, press your toenails into the mat and firm your thighs so that your kneecaps begin to lift up. There's no weight in the hands, this is all upper core strength, upper abdominal and back. And exhale, release down. Tuck your toes, high plank on the inhale, you can come through your knees. Down dog on the exhale, send it up and back, and take a few breaths here. So yogis, as we flow today, if you flowed with me before, you know knees to the mat to baby cobra is the flow I work with. It's the flow I'm teaching virtually. With chaturanga and up dog, I want to be able to see you, right? Especially if you're newer to your yoga practice. So if chaturanga and up dog are your flow, just take them today. If you have no idea what the F I'm talking about, stick with what I'm doing, okay? We're going to build up a little series. We'll do it nice and slow the first time, and then we'll do it a couple times, 1 breath, 1 movement. From downward facing dog, inhale to take your right leg up. Make sure your hip is squaring toward the ground. So look at your right pinky toe. Make sure it's facing the floor as you flex through your heel. Inhale, lift your leg a little bit higher. Exhale, knee to nose. Roll to the ball of that left foot as you come forward, shoulders over wrists. Squeeze through your obliques, or through your core. Inhale, send your leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Pause here, look down and out, and plant your right foot between your hands. We got the right knee over the ankle, the big toe pointing forward. We're going to plug that right hip back in space slightly just to activate and bring awareness to the glute. And we're going to firm up that left thigh, driving through that left heel. From here, right, nice long spine, nice strong core, legs engaged. Plant your left hand flat, and inhale, take your right arm up. Big twist. Drawing the right shoulder into its socket. Make sure that left leg is still active. Beautiful. Can we rotate that bottom rib cage open? Notice if you're dumping your weight into your wrist, press the ground away. Our wrists are so small, it's really not fair to put all of our weight into them. And on your exhale, let's plant your hand down. Now, leave your legs exactly as they are. Begin to straighten your right leg out to the best of your ability for a modified pyramid. We're not going for a full pyramid. We're going for this nice long version. The left heel is still off the mat, and it's still actively pressing back behind us. Again, right leg as straight as it will go. Torso folding. If you absolutely need to shorten your stance, shorten your stance. Listen to your body. But just know we're not aiming for that full pyramid just yet. Stretching to the right leg. Good. Now from here, look forward, gently rebend your right knee. Start to crawl your hands out in front of you as you float your left leg for your supported warrior 3. Left toes are flexing down, long spine here. We're on the tips of the fingers, shoulders guiding down the back. Still have a soft bend in that right knee. Flex that heel. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Hold for the inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Step your left foot through to meet your right and bend your knees. Big toes touching, heels about an inch apart. Halfway lift, inhale, navel in, shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Inhale to your chair pose, arms come up, find a nice tall spine. So here, we have thighs squeezing together, weight is in the heels, navel drawing in to find a neutral pelvis, tall supported spine. Hands at the heart or up in the air. Take a few breaths here. I want you to have that tall spine and strong core, maybe the hips go lower. Hold for an inhale, and fold on the exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant it, step it back, lower half or all the way down. Baby cobra or up dog on the inhale. And down dog on the exhale. Good. Take a couple beats. Notice if your breath has changed. All right, let's do this on our left side. Inhale takes the left leg up. Again, toes flex down here, driving up through the heel. Big breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, knee to nose. Pause, look down and out, and plant your foot between your hands. Knee over ankle, big toe forward. Activating that right leg, pressing back through the heel, drawing your left hip slightly back to say hi to your left glute. Plant your right hand flat and inhale your left arm up. Drawing the shoulder into the socket, press up and away from the ground. Make sure your left hand isn't collapsing back behind you, but it's directly over your shoulder. Right leg still working. And exhale, plant your hand flat. Begin to straighten your left leg out, modified pyramid. Nice long stance, pressing through the right heel, drawing that left hip back in space. You might notice this side's different than the other. It's totally normal to have little imbalances in the body. Just breathe through it. Work with what you got. Big breath in and out. Softly rebend that knee, look forward. Start to crawl your fingertips forward as you float your right leg, supported warrior. Try to avoid locking out that left knee, right? Keep it soft. Flex the right heel, toes dialing down, navel drawing up, shoulders down the back. Lengthening through the crown of the head here. And exhale, step through, bend your knees as you arrive. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Big toes touch, heels about an inch apart. If you're working with low back issues, keep some space between your feet. And let's inhale up to our chair pose. Tall spines, strong cores. Thighs squeezing together, weight is in the hips and heels. Take a big inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, take your flow. We meet in down dog. All right, friends, we're gonna do this one breath, one movement, twice on each side. Try to remember that equal part breath we did earlier, right? Inhales and exhales are smooth, steady, and even. A breath can take a very long time if you allow it to. And if your breaths are slower than my cues, that's freaking great. Just be behind my cues. From down dog, let's clear it out. Big breath in. and out. Good. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, twist, right arm high. Exhale, modified pyramid, plant and straighten. Inhale, supported warrior, crawl forward. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, inhale. Exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, take your flow, meet and down dog. From down dog, left leg up, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, twist, left arm high. Exhale, modified pyramid. Inhale, supported warrior. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, inhale. Exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, take your flow, meet in down dog. From down dog, big breath in and out. One more time each side, right leg up, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale. Inhale up. Low lunge, exhale. Inhale, twist, right arm high. Exhale, hand down, straighten. Inhale, supported warrior. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, inhale. Exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, take your flow, meet and down dog. From down dog, left leg up, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, twist, left arm high. Exhale, modified pyramid. Inhale, supported warrior. Exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, inhale. Exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, flow it out. We meet in down dog. Now we're just going to slow things down. Whew. I'm sweating. I don't know about y'all. Forgot to pull a towel out for today too. Whew. All right, I'm going to face this way for this next series. Where are we at? Yeah. Beautiful. All right, from down dog. Let's clear it out. Big breath in and out. All right, right leg up, inhale. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Pause here, look to your left, and let's just turn all 10 toes to the left for a wide-legged fold. Toes slightly in, heels slightly out. Lift your head, hang hip. I'm going to give you a few breaths here. So the first thing to do is to check in with where your weight is. Is it in your heels? What happens if you shift it to your toes? Vice versa. Check in with your natural habits to see if they're serving you. And then go where you need to. This would be a good place to throw in an arm balance or a headstand if that's in your practice. Maybe you grab opposite elbows to take you deeper into this. Just go where you need to. Start to make your way back to neutral here. Take your time. From neutral, take both hands directly underneath your shoulders and inhale to find a long, flat back, strong core. Now we're going to take that left hand just underneath the middle of our body. So just take your left hand over to where your thumb touches your right thumb. And then on the inhale, we're going to take that right arm up for a big twist here, drawing the shoulder down. And exhale, plant it down and switch sides. Right hand in the center of the body, inhale your left arm up. And exhale, plant that back down. Now from here, we're going to look to the right, and we're going to crawl to a low lunge to our right side. Now, earlier we came into a supported warrior from our low lunge. Now I want to come into a full warrior three. To do that, there's a lot of core engagement, right? And we have to think about what our back leg is doing. So we're going to spring off the back of our foot, or off the back foot rather. So we're going to look forward. We're going to take a little bit of a bend into that back knee. Our weight begins to shift into the right foot. As our hands crawl forward, we press off and float that left leg as well. So coming into our full warrior three. Left toes flexing down, long line of energy, heel, hip, and head. Right knee still remains softly bent. If you fall, it's not a big deal. It's just yoga. Just pick it up and try it again, okay? So we're just kind of testing the waters, seeing where we can go. Hips and shoulders square toward the ground. Now from this warrior three, we're going to take a little Shiva squat. So we step our left foot back toward the right edge of the mat, bending into both knees, arms moving back. Good. Like a little curtsy. And then from there, come right back to that warrior three. Exhale, Shiva squat. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, Shiva. Inhale up. And exhale, step through and find your forward fold. From your forward fold, half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, inhale, arms up. Hold for the exhale. On your inhale, find your diver pose. Arms sweep back, tip toes. Thighs squeezing together, long flat back, navel drawing up. If you'd like to take a crow pose from here, go for your crow pose from here. Plant your hands, find those chaturanga elbows. Otherwise, we're just sustaining in this chair. Or sorry, this diver rather. Take your time, meet back in a chair pose, heels down, arms up. One breath in, and out. And on an inhale, let's just stand all the way up. All right, so we're gonna work with our big toe poses today. Starting with big toe A. So, first thing to do is to find equal standing pose, drag your right knee up towards your chest. So we're just gonna flex that right foot. Knee in line with hip, ankle underneath. Now I'm gonna take my right hand, I'm gonna grip the outside of my shin. Now you can stay right here. This is still a variation of a big toe A. If you want to try to go a little bit more deeper, a little into it, take a peace finger grip around your right big toe. You can hold right here. You can begin to extend your leg in front of you. If you're doing this, make sure you're not compromising your back. Your knee can be partially bent here as well. Strong core, right hip still aligned with the left. Then from there, we're going to start to open out to the right. You can bend into your knee. So again, you can be here, You can be hugging the shin. We're just opening the right knee out to the right, and then maybe you extend. Big toe beat. Now we're going to come back through center, again, rebend. Now extend your leg to float without a grip. Toes flexing up toward the face, hips still aligned, spine still tall. Big toe C is so much harder than it should be. It's hamstrings and quads. And exhale, plant that down. Ooh, good, wiggle it out. I just want to take one more variation on this side. And then we'll do our second side on our second side. So come back to that original pose we were in, the one-legged Tadasana, right? Flexing your foot, ankle under knee, knee in line with hip. Take your left hand outside your left leg, press hand and leg into each other, take your right hand back behind you. So we're in the standing twist. Option to stay here. Or now take a peace finger grip with your left hand around your right big toe, working on extending that leg. Kicking your toe into your hand. And exhale to release through center. Wiggle out your legs. Thanks, legs. Love you. Thank you, knees. All right. Find stillness here. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Pause here. Let's take the feet about hip distance apart. So your fists will fit flush between your arches side by side. Now we're going to take that same peace finger grip around our big toes. And then we're going to draw the navel upward. We're going to bend our elbows. We're going to pull our chest downward. Now as you use your arms to pull your chest downward, keep your shoulders drawing down your back. Let your head hang heavy. And on the exhale, release that grip. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, take your flow. We meet in down dog. All right, friends, we're going to do this on our second side. Okay, from down dog, big breath in. Let it out. The left leg goes up on the inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Look to your right, and then turn all 10 toes for a wide-legged fold. Toes slightly in, heels slightly out, head hanging heavy. Now, maybe you take a different variation this time. I'm going to give you a few breaths. Perhaps you interlace your fingers, creating a bind. Go where you need to. It's your practice. You showed up for you today. Trust your body to take you where it needs to go. Start to make your way back to neutral. Take your time. Now from here, we're going to look at our right leg. We're going to take both hands over to grip that right side. And then we're going to take that left hand to the outside of the right ankle or calf. And then we're going to inhale, take that right arm up. If this isn't happening today, take a second round of the twist we did last time. Exhale to release. And switch sides. Walk your hands over to your left leg, gripping the outside of that left ankle or calf. Right hand presses into the left ankle. Inhale, takes the left arm up. Inhale, half lift spine. Look to the left. Exhale, low lunge to the left, returning to the ball of the right foot. Now remember, we're coming into that full warrior three. So how do we get there from here, right? How do we get from everything on the ground to floating? Well, we start to crawl forward, right? That back foot's going to give us a little boost. We're going to press off and float up. So do it with me. We come forward, we press, and we lift. Toes flex down, long line of energy, heel, hip, and head, hips and shoulders squaring toward the earth. Hold for an inhale. On the exhale, Shiva squat, step that right foot back behind you. It's like a long curtsy lunge. Maybe your arms wing back, maybe they stay at the heart. From that curtsy, press off, back into your warrior three, and do it again. One more. Inhale, warrior three, and exhale, forward fold, step through. Yeah, my left side's a little bit weaker than my right. Forward fold, good. From here, half lift on the inhale. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, inhale, arms up. Hold for the exhale. Diver pose, inhale. Arms back, tiptoes. Thighs squeezing, everything zipped up the midline. Again, if you want to fly, go for a crow pose from here. Shoulders pinching back. What's it like if your palms face the floor? Stay for the inhale. Chair pose, exhale. One breath in and out. And inhale, stand up. Beautiful. All right. Whew, I'm out of breath, y'all. It's hot in Texas. So, coming into now those big toe shapes. Know that this side could be a lot different than the other. Just give your body space for it to be different. So, here we are. Equal standing pose. Draw that left knee up, one-legged Tadasana. Flex your foot. Find that 90-degree alignment. Take your left hand outside your left shin to begin. Make sure that that left hip is plugged in line with the right. Now you can stay right here, or you can take that peace finger grip. You can stay here, or you can begin to extend your leg. Try to keep the spine tall and the hips aligned. From here, we're going to bend back into the knee. Open out to the left. Maybe it stays bent. Maybe it extends. And we're going to come back through center. Release. And extend your leg to float. Lifting that heel as high as it will go without compromising the spine. This pose is so hard. Maybe you lose your balance. If you're struggling on this, just know you're not alone. It's totally normal. It's much harder than it looks. And exhale, release down. Give a little wiggle out. Thanks, knees. I love you. You're the only two I get. And let's work that last big toe pose, which is that standing twist variation. So come back to that one-legged Tadasana. Start with your right hand outside your left thigh. Press and twist. Left hand comes behind. Option to stay right here or take that peace finger grip and extend. And come through center, release down. Wiggle it out. Thanks, body. Love you. All right. Mountain pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Good. From here, feet hip distance. This time we're going to play with our gorilla pose. So, I'm gonna take the backs of my hands to the mat so that my palms face up toward my chest and my fingers face back toward my toes. Then one at a time, I'm gonna lift up my foot and slide my palm underneath my foot. So I'm physically stepping on my palms. The toes come all the way to the wrist creases. The knees are as bent as they need to be. Draw the navel upward and then pull the torso downward. Again, shoulders go down the back instead of up toward the ears. I like to massage my palms with my toes here. Maybe that's gross, but it feels nice. And one at a time, release the hands. Half lift, inhale. And exhale, take your flow. Beautiful. Let's start our cool down, buddies. Oh man. All right. I'm gonna go this way. From down dog, we're just gonna step our right foot through for a half pigeon. Right knee behind the right wrist, right ankle behind the left wrist. Back toes untuck, ankle, knee, and hip in a straight line. Start tall and proud. Square the hips forward, big inhale. And then exhale to fold. Focus the breath down to your low belly. Release your neck and jaw. Maybe you close your eyes here. Take a deep breath in and out. On the inhale, begin to walk up to your hands. Look to your left. On the exhale, we're just going to take that left hip down to the ground, or left sit bone to the ground rather. Ooh, little head rush. So now I'm sitting on my butt. I got my right knee bent, sole of the foot inside the left leg. Booty bones down, arms up, inhale. Turn to face your left foot, and exhale to reach for your foot. If you can't quite reach your foot, gently bend your knee. And from here, let's take that left hand to the inside of the left foot, flip your thumb down toward the ground like you're saying boo. Grab the ball of the foot, press hand and foot into each other to roll the rib cage and chest open, then inhale the right arm overhead. Stretching to the right side body. Make sure that right shoulder is drawing into the socket and try to shoot some energy through your fingertips. Inhale, take it up. Let's take a little counter twist. Just left hand to the outside of the right thigh. Quick press. And release. Now from here, we're just going to look to the left and take our half pigeon on the left side. So I'm sliding that shin to parallel the top of the mat. I'm going to roll onto my right shin. Ankle, knee, and hip straight line. Pelvis spring forward. Tall spine. And the exhale, fold it down. Breathe all the way down to the low belly. Close your eyes. Maybe come back to that intention you set earlier. Deep breath in and out. And the inhale, slowly begin to press up. Look to your right. Turn those right toes up. Oof. Drop the right sit bone down. A little bit of a head rush. All right. Booty bones on the ground. Arms up, inhale. Face your foot. Exhale, reach. Take your right hand inside your right foot, flip that thumb down, grab the ball of your foot, press hand and foot into each other, opening up, and inhale that left arm overhead. Keep the shoulder drawing down. Breathe into the left rib cage. And inhale, take it up, take a quick counter twist. Beautiful. All right. From there, let's bring the feet together. Soles of the feet together, knees wide. Sit bones down, big inhale. On the exhale, fold forward. You can interlace your fingers around your toes and press your elbows into or around your shins. Baddha Konasana. Try to breathe down into the pelvis. I like to envision a balloon inflating and deflating here. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale to press yourself back up. Take your knees together, give a little squeeze. And let's extend the legs long in front of us. Find your sit bones on the ground, toes flex up. On the inhale, arms go up, draw out of the ribs. And exhale to reach for your toes. Can't quite reach your toes, just bend your knees until you can. And on the inhales, we want to draw the navel in, lengthen the spine, lift the heart. And on the exhale, see if you can fold further. Full breath cycle. And the inhale, slowly begin to come up. And on the exhale, come to lay down on your back. Once you are there, take the knees to the chest, give a little squeeze. Maybe an easy rock left and right. All right, now from here, let's make this squeeze bigger. Take your arms around your shins, forehead in to meet your knees. Give yourself a big hug. Show yourself some gratitude for making it to your mat today. Show your body some gratitude for all of its hard work. Take your biggest inhale of your day, squeeze tighter. And exhale, Shavasana, final resting pose. Let your arms and legs go long, toes go wide, eyelids close. Yogis, if you have the time, please do not skip this. It's so important for your practice to give your body this time to be still. I'm going to hang here with you for just a couple minutes and then guide us all out of this. So settle in. Return to your natural breath, no more effort. From head to toe, soften, relax. Allow your body to sink heavy to your mat and rest easy in stillness, knowing I'll guide us out of this. to, for as long as you're able to. However, if you are ready to seal practice out and go about your day, begin to draw your focus back in. Notice that sweet little rise and fall of your chest and belly. Invite. Rolling on to either side. I always lose connection at the end of class. All right. From your side, if you can, keep your eyes closed. And on an inhale, just gently begin to press up to a seat. Find a nice tall spine. On an inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. I want to encourage you to take a moment here. Maybe it be to simply sit with this connection to your breath, your body, your practice. Maybe return to that intention you set earlier. Or perhaps you sit in meditation even after we sign off. Whatever it is, take just a little longer for yourself here. You showed up for you today. Show up for a little while more. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, sigh. Now, as always, friends, the light in me honors, acknowledges, and loves that same light in you. Namaste. Beautiful, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do still have the chat going if you want to drop me a line before you head out. Again, my name is Anna MC. It's such a privilege and a joy to be able to join you all virtually and flow with you. If you are able to donate, you can do so at blackswanyoga.com/live. All of your donations go directly to us teachers. Yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'll be back on here tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Time, teaching a power flow. That's all I got for you. Drink lots of water, stay well, and namaste.